Welcome back to another video. This is going to be part 3 of building the perfect quote-unquote daily. Not really perfect like I said in the other videos, but just what I think I probably need now as a daily. Anyway, this video is going to be by far probably the best video. It's me pulling the motor and I start tearing it down as well. So I was just showing you some shots. I took the exhaust off. The battery's out now, of course, and yeah, I'm gonna get started. Okay, here's a quick update on the TL. I've removed the exhaust, the battery tray. I haven't undone the shift linkage yet. As you can tell, there's no intake box. I did take off the cat on this side. I'm kind of dreading doing it this side, but I'm gonna get it done. Every single fluid's drained. I pulled the radiator out. Actually, not every single fluid. I haven't done power steering or nothing. But the belt's off. Yeah, it's getting there. Just have to drop the subframe now. Disconnect the heater hoses and stuff. The wiring harness, of course. That's gonna suck. Might undo this, but we'll see. And yeah. Here's what we got going on with the TL so far. We got the subframe about halfway down. Only huge issue we're running into right now is this power steering line. I'm gonna disconnect it just because I wanna flush the system anyway. Also, when I was doing all this, I found this. This explains why the car's been all squirrely when I've been driving it. One of the links broke for the sway bar. And yeah, everything else looks pretty good. I'm gonna buy some coilovers for it and some camber adjustment for the top, control arm, and yeah, you can see the rope Rimbos. That's pretty cool. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna get the motor out and start building it. Okay, bam, motor's out. This thing is absolutely massive. Definitely way bigger than any other Honda I've worked on. Anyway, I'm gonna start disassembling all of it. The trans I'm probably gonna pull off after I get the heads off, just like the K-Series. Yeah, it's timing belt. You can see I have tons and tons of parts. There's a new water pump, all the gaskets pretty much, new spark plugs, rear main seal. Yeah, pretty much I'm just gonna take a little video of me taking everything apart. Do the harness first, and probably vacuum hoses, valve covers, the intake manifold, and then yeah, I'll get back to you guys and let you know what all I took off. So the first thing I'm gonna get started with is taking this big old harness off. As you can see, it's bolted on in a bunch of different places with these plastic pieces, and there's a few grounds you have to undo, but usually with just a 10 mil you can take the whole harness off. Right now you're seeing me pull the timing covers off just because I'm getting ready to disassemble the motor and I'm already right there. This side motor mount on these TLs, it's super weird to me at least. It like covers one of the, actually no, it's the water pump gear. And yeah, so like it's hollow on the inside and you can't take it off without getting the lower timing bracket off. And you can see I'm trying to get that bolt off, but the impact I had just wasn't enough. I had to go and grab the bigger one. But yeah, it is just super peculiar to me. then I'm gonna start taking off this manifold because it's pretty bulky. I didn't get the harness off yet. I'm just doing random things, I guess, just whatever I feel like doing. There's a few vacuum lines connected to everything, so I'm gonna undo that and unplug the stuff plugged in. That was the EGR diverter, so it puts it on each side, the exhaust gases. I'm probably gonna end up deleting the EGR in this car just because I live in Wyoming and there's no emissions in Wyoming, which is great. I'm also moving more plugs and getting it loose. You can see it's starting to come off. There's still a lot of stuff connected on the trans side, but they all sped up. It looks like I'm making light work of everything. And bam, there's the top plenum off. You could see the bottom runners. They are actually two separate pieces, which I thought was pretty cool that they machined it good enough to seal with two different pieces. Right now, I'm still taking off some of the wiring harness stuff, and I was really struggling with one of these plugs over by the VTEC solenoid, and I'm not sure why, but I ended up getting it off. After that, I started going for the injectors to undo those, and then on the other side as well, and then the whole harness should come off, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, there's like one more plug and then it came off. After that, I started taking off the coil packs. And then the valve covers. They were stuck on there pretty good, and I know I'm not using like a pry bar or anything. It looks silly watching the footage of me using that needle nose pliers, but that's just what I had over here, so I did it. Then I'm undoing these fuel lines so then I can take off both of these little intake runners. See me again messing with this mount. I was so confused at why they would have it like that, but on a B series as well, you gotta like take that cover off to get it off. So yeah, but anyway, there's the cover off. I just pulled the oil filter housing and stuff off. It's kind of cool. The oil filter and the VTEC solenoid as well as the VTEC pressure switch all are like one unit. I thought. After all that, I'm gonna focus on getting all these timing components off. So you just want to take off the tensioner. I'm taking off some of the idler pulleys. Yeah, the tensioner nut, I'm pretty sure, or not the tensioner nut. What am I saying? The actual pulley that is on the water pump that gets pushed from the tensioner. You can see it's spilling coolant everywhere. I didn't pull like the bottom plug on the block. I probably should have, but hey, no successful motor build is done without at least spilling something. That was just the crank sensor that I took off. I am bagging up most of the parts just so I don't lose anything. You can see like the little keys and stuff. And there's tons. It almost looked like clutch material. I'm not really sure what got into that, but my guess is probably like a shredded belt or something. I'm going to take a few more things off, but this is pretty much going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, let me know in the comments. If you think I could do better on something, also let me know in the comments. But yeah, I like the engine content a lot more than the other stuff, but I'm here for you guys, so whatever you guys like, I'm all for it. So just let me know. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.